Hey guys, I have a Christian book recommendation for you today. It is a Christian romance called Ready to Be Loved by You. This is contemporary and clean, and I loved it for a number of reasons. The first is that it takes place in Lagos, which is in Nigeria. And that was really cool for me because I am obviously Black American, but my ancestry stems from Nigeria and also Ghana and Cameroon. So it was really cool to be immersed in this culture and seeing things that I'm actually familiar with, just foods like jollof rice and puff puff and fried plantains, all of which I have eaten and cooked here at home, except puff puff. I've actually never made puff puff before. But anyway, it was just really, really cool to see something that I haven't seen, honestly, in the Christian fiction market before. So the story actually centers around a wedding planner. His name is Levi, and a wedding that he's putting together. The love interest enters the story because she kind of gets thrust into the role of maid of honor at the last minute. And so this is how these two meet and connect and begin spending time together. In the story, the male character Levi is the one who's Christian, and Vivian, his love interest, is the one who's still kind of questioning God. So this was a love story really about how Levi fell in love with a woman, but how Vivian fell in love with the Lord. And I thought that was very beautiful. It's actually very common, and we see this a lot with good girl, bad boy tropes. A good Christian girl with a bad secular boy who she eventually leads him to Christ. But it was nice to see this kind of flipped and presented in the opposite way, where it was a man of God falling for a beautiful woman and really leading her to the Lord. One thing I will say about this story that I think readers should know before getting into it is that it is a message-driven book. So Christian fiction for me is separated into two categories, message-driven and plot-driven. And I feel like a lot of times message-driven books are unfairly labeled as being preachy. And this is because it is driven by the message, meaning Christianity is at the forefront of this story. You will see Levi like in church. You will see him going over his Bible studies. I thought worked for the story and was really good. I deeply enjoy seeing my faith open and bold and at the center of the story. So for me, I love plot-driven and message-driven books. I had no issues with the style and the format of the story, but I do think it is an element that readers should be aware of before going into it and possibly prematurely judging the story and not giving it a chance to show them what it has to offer and being able to appreciate the message of the book. So I really loved this story, and I hope that you guys check it out. I read it in Kindle Unlimited, but it is also available in paperback, and I'm pretty sure the author has a social media, so be sure to follow her for any updates about a possible audiobook in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you follow the channel for more bookish content. I will see you in the next one. Until then, God bless.